software engineering. A software development process is the process of dividing software development work into distinct phases to improve design, product management, and project management. We use models and methods to help manage the software project. These methods in software engineering serve as a framework that is used to structure, plan, and control the process of developing an information system. There are several ways to develop software, two of the most prominent methods being waterfall and agile. Which is the best? Let us examine both and see.
So, what is waterfall? The waterfall model is a relatively linear sequential design approach, much like the construction and manufacturing workflows. Waterfall methodology is a sequential design process. This means that each of the stages are completed and the developers must go on to the next step. As this process is sequential, once a step has been completed, the developers can go back to the previous step, not without scratching the whole process and starting from the beginning. There is no room for change or error, so the project outcome and an extensive plan must be set in the beginning and then followed carefully.
What is Agile? Agile is an iterative approach to software delivery that builds software incrementally from the start of the project. Instead of trying to deliver it all at once near the end, instead of sequential design process, the Agile methodology follows an incremental approach. It works by breaking project down into the bits of user functionality called user stories. Developers start off with the simplistic project design and then begin to work on small modules. The work on these modules is done in weekly or monthly sprints. And at the end of each sprint, project priorities are evaluated and tests are run. A sprint is a time-bound workspace, usually 1 or 2 days, when the developers get together and contribute to the project by creating code, documentation, and communication, etc.
Let us look at the pros and cons of Agile. The advantages of Agile's methodology could be summarized in the following. First, the Agile methodology allows for change to be made after the initial planning. Rewrites to the program as the client decides to make change are expected. Second, because the Agile methodology allows you to make change, it's easier to add features that will keep you up to date with the latest development in your industry. Third, at the end of each sprint, project priorities are evaluated. This allows clients to add their feedback so that they ultimately get the product they desire. Fourth, the testing at the end of each sprint ensures that the bugs are caught and taken care of in the development cycle. They won't be found at the end. The disadvantages of Agile methodology are as follows. First, with a less successful project manager, the project can become a series of code sprints. If this happens, the project is likely to come in late and over budget. Second, as the initial project doesn't have a definitive plan, the final product can be grossly different than what was initially intended.
We see that both Agile and waterfall methodologies have their strengths and weaknesses. The key to deciding which one is right for you comes down to the context of the project. Is it going to be changing rapidly? If so, choose Agile. Do you know exactly what you need? Good. Then maybe waterfall is the better option. Or better yet, consider taking aspects of both methods and combining them to make the best possible software development process for your project.